Hi everyone. Excitement, football. Football is dominating the world sport at the moment. Both Euros and Copa America is being played simultaneously in the two continents, and we had some very exciting quarterfinals across both the continents. First, we talk about Euro with the first quarterfinal between Spain and Switzerland. Exciting match, very pulsating game between the two teams. Switzerland, after beating France, were really a very pumped up side, very motivated against Spain, who are a stronger side. Very good passing between the team, between their players. Spain, once again, they also in the match they took the lead through a fortuitous goal. The shot was taken towards the Swiss goal, and then off the ricochet, ball went into the net. Against the run of play, Spain led 1-0, but then in the second half, Switzerland showed why they are such an exciting, such a resilient side after their France sojourn. I think again they showed once again what they're capable of. A quick equalizer in the second half, early by Shaqiri, had the match level, and then they had the unfortunate foul which led to one of the Swiss defenders being shown the red card, and they were 10 men for the rest of the match. But then Spain just couldn't break the Swiss defense. They just couldn't score anymore. It was 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes, 1-1 at the end of extra time. Brilliant goalkeeping by Swiss goalkeeper Sommer. He absolutely was the hero of the match on that day, maybe the tragic hero. He was, in fact, at one stage it appeared it was a match between Spain and Somers. Somers was absolutely brilliant. He was showing great anticipation as a goalkeeper. He was uh, coming out of his goal line at the right time, showing tremendous anticipation, saved some great shots, one spectacular save, a full stretch. There was some absolutely brilliant goalkeeping by Somers when Spain were creating waves of attacks, one after the other. There were absolutely waves of Spanish attacks, especially in the extra time, and Sommer was absolutely equal to the task. He was not defeated. Switzerland and Spain match ended 1-1 till the extra time. But then in the tiebreaker, Switzerland, who was so good in the tiebreaker against France, the same players faltered in this particular tiebreaker, and they lost to Spain 3-1, and then finally Spain, maybe the better side on the day, they won and got into the semi-finals. And Switzerland, after a great run in this Euro, are out. The second semi-final was between Italy and Belgium, and I think Italy. I told in the pre-match that this match will be a 50-50 match, and it will be a very close game, and that how it turned out to be. Belgium was slight favourites, but then Italy showed how good they were. And in the first half, they were all over Belgium, leading 2-0, and then finally Lukaku got one penalty. It was the end of the first half to reduce the margin to 2-1, and Belgium were kept interested early in the second half. Some close shapes for Italy defense, and then Italy got their act together. The defense was solid through and through. Belgium could not penetrate, and finally Italy won 2-1. Italy once again showed their capabilities and their resilience in big matches, because they are always a big match team, as we have seen over the years in World Cups and even Euros. So Italy winning and going into the semi-finals to this time they will be playing Spain. I think that will be a very, very close match, a very tactical game between the two teams. Spain are a very good team of playing ball possession football. Italy showing a lot of aggression in their attack, and they seem to be building the attack very quickly. So I think Spain has got a few homeworks to do against Italy in the first semi-final. The second semi-final will be between England and Denmark. What a match that will be at Wembley. I think England will be the favourites. They won against Ukraine in a big easily by 4 goals to nil. It was a one-sided game. Harry Kane scoring twice. I think England's win against Germany has really pumped up their side, and now I think they are really on a roll at the moment. The team is looking good, strong, young team, a lot of options in the forward line. The defense is looking strong. I think they are totally looking a very good side. On the other hand, Denmark, their fairy tale continues. After struggling to get through in the first round, being the second team from the group, winning the last match, and then pre-quarterfinals, and then again in the quarterfinals. A brilliant first half against Czech Republic, 2-0 lead in the first half. In the second half, Czech Republic did. In the first 20 minutes, they looked dominant and got one goal back, and they looked that it might go all evens through to the extra time. But Denmark defense held together. Their they kept Czech at bay and finally won the quarterfinals 2-1 in an exciting match, a very gripping match that was. So it was Denmark versus England, Spain versus Italy. That's about the Euro semi-final lineup. And now we talk about the Copa America. Well, Brazil beat Chile 1-0 quietly in the one quarterfinal. The other quarterfinals was between Peru and Paraguay. That was a very exciting game. Two red cards for both sides. Peru was leading 2-1 in the first half. Paraguay equalized with 10 men in the second half. And then Peru took the lead 3-2. Paraguay again equalized towards the end of the game to throw it into the tiebreaker. It was a very, very pulsating game, 3-all in the regulation time, and then in the tiebreaker there is no extra time in Copa America. Once the game is drawn during the in the quarterfinals, in the knockout stage, once the game is drawn within the 90 minutes, it goes straight into the penalties. In the penalties, Paraguay were disappointing. Peru prevailed over them and got into the semi-finals where they will be meeting Brazil. But I think it will be a tough one because Brazil, on current form and overall, I think they're definitely the favorites against Peru in the first semi-final. The second semi-final will be between Argentina and Colombia. Colombia and Uruguay was also locked in a goalless draw in their match. It was also a very gripping game, but in the tiebreaker, Uruguay just faltered at the crucial moment, and Colombia won in the tiebreaker to go into the semi-finals, where they will be meeting Argentina, who has beaten Ecuador by 3-0. The score, as the score suggests, is an easy win, but it was not actually so, because Argentina was leading in the first half, and Ecuador looked many times they looked like scoring in the second session, but finally two crucial goals late in the match sealed the deal for Argentina. Leo Messi again scoring from a free kick to score the third goals, and had an assist in the others. Brilliant, very good win for Argentina, 3-0. So Argentina Colombia will be a very good match. Brazil Peru, I think Brazil will be the favorites here. Also other semi-finals, Argentina will be the favorites. So all ready for the semi-finals in both Euros and Copa America. Keep liking and subscribing my channel. I'll keep hearing as we go forward into the semis. Thank you so much.